Hello and welcome everyone to another fantastic episode of Tales of Vardin on To Be Diced Adventures. We're very glad that you're here. We'll get started with some introductions. My name is Chris. I'll be your dungeon master this evening. You can find me at clay_beard on TikTok and Claybeard Studio on all other socials. I make all sorts of cool clay themed things, all sorts of mugs, bowls, that sort of thing. And I play Dungeons and Dragons for fun. So we're very glad that you all are here to watch us have some chaos and adventure. We'll just go straight across the top, and then our dear fighter there at the bottom, last but not least.
Helps if I pull the microphone out. Hi, everyone. I'm Matt, also known as Wartor Knight, out there on the interwebs. You can find me everywhere with that. It's not hard to find me. I'm a big, tall guy. It happens. Tonight, I have the pleasure of playing yet another big, tall guy, Godi Mimirson, the Goliath wizard of the group, who is about to have a very, very important conversation. Right, Tarzan?
I know not what you speak.
You're muted.
I know what you said,
Even
though.
I was about to say, we still heard you.
Okay, all right. Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Perfect.
Fabulous. All right, hello. My name is Taylor, also known as Nerdy Pinup Girl on all social media platforms, mainly active on TikTok and Instagram. If you like cosplay, if you like special effects makeup, if you like monsters and like just weird things in general, come and check me out. It's a lot of fun over here. And I also do have who I am playing today, which is the wonderful and amazing 7 foot tall half orc Grundle Fialova. She is a half orc barbarian who was raised by halflings and is on the never ending journey to go find her girlfriend, Helene.
Hopefully that journey will end someday. But
I
for
hope
now,
it ends happy. I
was
hope
about to
it
say,
ends happy.
You made that sound so foreboding.
Yeah, that makes me nervous.
I hope it ends someday.
I guess it's my turn. Hi everybody. I'm Victor underscore the Story Weaver on TikTok. You can find me there and all the multiple personalities that sometimes escape my brain. Today I am playing Toro Braidstone, a dwarf barbarian who, if you have ever seen Peaky Blinders or the show Warriors on Showtime, you will find that he has a blend of characters from both of those shows. You feel free to tell me which ones you think those are. And yeah, he is fun. So I'm excited.
What it do, gang? What it be, fam? It's your boy, Daddy Tarzan. Look at that. We're rapping over here. Find me on all social media platforms at Daddy Tarzan 82855. I am here enjoying a delicious bowl of homemade mac and cheese made by yours truly with broccoli and Valentina sauce. Yeah. Playing the wonderful William not the barbarian, William the pirate, undead pirate to be exact, and is currently engaged in a verbal contract with a certain undead paragon of sorts or whatever you want to call him. Undead entity. And now William has ideas.
ideas is probably a good thing and a bad thing. Hopefully soon we'll be joined as well by Dia, our half-orc ranger, Beastmaster Ranger. And you can find
and
her
mysterious other character.
and mysterious other character, possibly. Who knows? And you can find her on all socials at Diavolcause, I believe. Diavol.cause for that. With that out of the way for now, we'll take a look at what we did last session.
wonky voice. Got the wonky voice. Every
Got
time.
the wonky voice?
There you go. Now you're good.
There we go. No way. There we go. Okay. So the party made their way out of is now, and without too many questions began to make their way through the city of Aris Mora, an underground society long gone to the ages. In the middle of these intertwining city streets and tunnels, they came across a group of dwarves, which is where we found our Toro Braidstone, who had some dealings to settle in this underground place. A certain Evangeline, or Evan, is who they found. Toro Braidstone's contact that had been abducted by some sellswords. After making an example out of them and let them depart on their way, they went to Evan's workshop, where they are currently attempting to fix and charge to its full potential a fairy stone that will hopefully carry them the rest of the way, 80 miles, instantly teleported to Embershard, where Xenia is hopefully waiting for them. The rest of our tale, up to this point, is to be diced. Our party has found themselves on the cusp of a long rest. A sphere has been cast, or a dome, rather, for a good night's rest. Everyone tending to their evening rituals and meals. Toro Braidstone sharpening the ends of Grendel's ballista bolts. Godey assisting with Evan's experimental fairy stone fusion, and Grendel making flower crowns before getting her good rest in. And our dear William nodded off to sleep with the Sea King's Fang, a fabled weapon of Silas T. Calibran, in his coat pocket. Adrift amongst the seas of his memories and dreams, found Mr. Calibran. Well, anything else? I know you probably think I don't have things to do, but I'm fairly busy for a dead guy.
Well, we got plenty to deal with up there as well, so that's all for now. You mind being excuse me. This the usual way we will be conversing? Or
If you die, I'll be there. We'll talk for a little bit. I'll keep you company while we're in our downtime. See how it goes. Magic always fluctuates, and I have limited access in here. Which is something you can actually help me with, by the way. It's not necessary for now, but it's always nice to have one in the tank, if you know what I mean.
Contingency plans. I understand. Where would you suggest we start with the next piece of the Paragon?
Oh, I don't know. You've got one in your pocket right now. They're spread all over the place. Most of them, over the years, were guarded by powerful entities. Dragons, sphinxes, gods. So your guess is as good as mine. Find a place of power and might start there. Maybe read some books, might do you some good.
It always helps to keep a keen mind. You ain't wrong there. Well, I got some things I need to take care of, and people I need to track down.
That kind of sounds like a man that's gonna do some killing.
Plenty of it, absolutely.
All right, then. While you're out there, you'll know when. I'll call on you for a favor.
I look forward to hearing from you.
Me too. Me too. Everyone else, as things are winding down and people are laying their heads on their bedrolls, whoever still remains awake for a little bit, there's a crevice in the ceiling of this place that allows some moonlight to shine on a very slim part of a rock wall. Flowers begin to bud in the moonlight in a thin strip where this plant has decided to grow to catch the rays of the moon ever so slightly. The sound of flying creatures to and fro, the blinking lights far off in the distance of bioluminescent mushrooms and plants. Looking around, this place is in disarray. It's falling apart, but even in these musty ruins, life still persists. And it's a comforting thought, despite everything you have come across, so much destruction and absorption and consumption of life in the weave itself that you have seen and tried to avoid in the last few days. Grendel,
Oh dear God, yes.
can you roll me a d20, please? Just a
Just
straight roll to see how or if this goes.
how or if this goes. Oh dear God. It's a 17.
17. Okay.
Oh, it didn't
As you
even.
lay your head down to rest, you're exhausted. And you're going to have the best sleep of your life. You just know it. What do you dream about?
Grendel would probably be dreaming about out in the big open field underneath this giant oak tree, where down where by the river, where Helene would be braiding her hair, and they would be having a picnic under the tree, and Grendel would be making her flower crowns, and they would just be watching nature and talking about like their favorite kinds of flowers and just enjoying each other's company and just cuddled up underneath the oak tree.
Beautiful.
I'm scared.
As your mind is painting this picture of what you most desire to have back to you, a half-orc, male, crosses the clearing. You recognize this individual as Xenia. And they cross this clearing, look over, and keep on walking into the forest.
I think Grundle will like kind of take a moment, like seeing like Xenia. Oh, hello, Xenia. Xenia. And as soon as Xenia goes off into the forest, Helene will be like, Grendel will be like, excuse me, Helene, just give me just a moment. And she's going to then like scurry off to go and chase Xenia into the forest.
Don't worry,
Xenia,
I'll
we
see
have
you
been
when you
looking.
come back.
Okay, Helene, my dear, just wait right here. I will be right back. And she will she will then go off and like squeal like, Xenia, we have been looking everywhere for you.
You walk into the forest, and as you put your hand on a tree, it doesn't feel like bark. It feels smooth, spongy, slick. And as you look into the forest, you see suspended amongst the trees Xenia, as I described her before, with the hoses in her back, in his back and his arms, the respirator on there. But it's almost like it's almost like they're not all the way there. There's this veil in front that is blurring them, but you can see it's clearly Xenia, and he's doing something, trying to amass some sort of spell or power. Do you wish to continue? If so, roll a percentile.
Oh my god. Obviously, seeing Xenia in this state, Grendel is just like, Xenia? Xenia, what are you doing here? We've been looking everywhere for you. Xenia, hello? And she's, oh my god, I'm so nervous. Where are my percentile die? Oh dear god. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, this is scary. This is so scary. Okay. It's okay. All right. Okay. That is 44.
Okay. As you try to get closer and reach out for Xenia, you don't remember which way you came into this forest. But you can see Xenia more clearly now. In front of him suspended, is this large Deathcrest ape that is just
What are you doing to my friend Xenia? Xenia!
just pounding on this barrier as you see cracks begin to form.
Xenia, wake up! Xenia, I need you to wake up!
Two creatures latch onto the ape and start biting and clawing and trying to tear this ape apart.
That's not very nice! She's gonna start taking her flowers out of like her bag of holding and just throwing them at the image. That is not nice at all!
As you're throwing these, roll me another percentile.
Yeah! So that's a 10 and a 3. 13. So 13. 13. Oh no. Oh no.
Indian.
Do you wish to continue?
Grundle is panicking at this point.
Okay. Finally, this Deathcrest ape pounds on this, and as you're progressing and still trying to reach out and connect, this forest is not forest anymore. You find yourself in a low-hanging cave-like stone enclosure with pods everywhere, one broken off to the side, two more over there.
What is going on?
And Xenia is encapsulated in one. And just as you realize the space that you're in, the Deathcrest ape comes down one more time and splits Xenia's pod open. As he falls out, the hoses quickly get ripped out. He clears his eyes, grabs a tendril that's on the floor, rips it apart. The Deathcrest ape is gone.
Xenia! Oh my
Turned
god!
into ink and shadow as these two hound-like symbiotic creatures begin to come for Xenia. He swings, hits one in the mouth, swings again, and one of them catches it in the mouth. And he says, "That's not very nice." And just starts smacking these things. And they both run away through one of the halls. Xenia stands there. Grendel, you achieve your long rest. Xenia, as you're panting and looking around, you notice a single flower, fresh, near your feet.
Does it seem local to the area? Also, hi to our viewers. If I seem wired, I'm so sorry. I just got off a 13-hour red-eye flight, basically, with a 3-hour layover in Sydney. So if I seem exhausted, I am.
We're
We're
so
so
happy
glad.
to see you here.
Yeah, happy
So
here.
happy you're here.
You look beautiful, Dia.
Thank you, I'm tired. Yes, does this flower seem local to the area?
Absolutely not local at all whatsoever.
What is it?
It is a highly contrasting flower. I'll let Grendel say.
I would say it is probably Grendel's favorite flower, which would be little bluebells,
Aw.
reminding her of her Helene. And you would always know that Grendel always like with all of her flower crowns, she always has like a single bluebell and interwoven into all of her crowns. That is like her little signature touch.
That's adorable. Is it still just to recap? Sorry, gang. Is it still just Xenia in this area, and this was just something that Grendel sent? Is that the impression that I'm getting? Like a
Yes. Yeah.
She didn't send it intentionally. She's having nappy buys, but
it just manifested. He has no idea whatsoever why a bluebell is growing amidst all this ooze and darkness where no sunlight should be reaching and causing this kind of growth. So he gently plucks it out of the ground and just tucks it into one of the pouches in his belt and takes a look around for any other exit in this room.
There are 5 exits in here. You can just roll me a survival check to pick a good direction to go.
Survival. That is a 16.
16. You saw where the pale elf was headed. That's a pretty good indication of the way out. Or a way out, anyways.
Did any of my items get taken off of me?
Yes, you have your armor, but all of your items and different things, your sketchbook, weapons, your little pack monk.
I want my book back. That's my life's work. Is there any, like, cabinet equivalent or, like, visible equipment lying around? That seems like it might have come from other experiments, if not myself.
Yeah, what are you looking for specifically?
I want my stuff.
You want your stuff. Okay.
I want Rico back.
Exactly. In this spot, you could probably pick up like a short sword or a few daggers as you're making your way through and kind of picking things up. Sharp bones, that sort of thing. There's really not a whole lot down here except more of this black tendrilled roots. As you're moving along, make me a wisdom save.
Ugh.
But subtract 3d4 from whatever you roll.
Me? Subtract 3d4.
Subtract 3d4. As you're making your way through these tunnels, they begin to vibrate, and you hear the equivalent of, what is it? Scandinavian throat singing.
Your Honor, that was a nat 24, 25. Minus 3d4. Please hold.
Minus 3d4.
Oop, that was...
what is going on?
I don't know.
This is like some freaking Temple of Doom shit going on.
That's a 21.
21. Very good. Back in the place of Arismora, in the crawling bog, a creature, large, moves through the branches and the trees, leaping from one trunk to the next, quietly, stealthily. Vines and living plants begin to wrap around the body of a goblin as it begins to pull it into the rusty bog for a meal, before a large webbed claw from the top crushes the body, lifts it, sniffs the air. This gray-skinned abomination, 6 eyes, 3 on each side, lifts its head. And roars. The plants recoil, but others begin to come around the trees, smaller creatures, as they begin to move as a pack in one direction.
These creatures, you called them abominations, but is there some way they're recognizable as to what they used to be? Or is this like a new experiment monster altogether?
The ones that, the smaller ones, were very similar to the ones Xenia saw, wolf-like aberrations, touched by the abyssal ooze. The other was stitched and sewn together from others.
Have they seen me?
These are in the underground city of Arismora in the crawling bog, nowhere near you, Xenia.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So as we are taking our long rest, William is talking to Calibrand. Toro is sharpening things before their rest. Godi, you're helping Evan with this magical contraption. And as she has it going, he just kind of sits there and looks over at you every once in a while, tries to avoid your eye contact if you tend to feel like somebody's looking at you.
Godi would ignore it. Like, feel it, but stay studying.
So, what's that one mean? And she points to one of your tattoos.
Which one are they pointing to?
The one on your left arm.
What kind of... Ooh, left shoulder or left forearm or under on the wrist?
Wrist.
Ooh. He's going to wonder how they spotted that and then adjust the bracelet a little bit and just go... It means I'm a pirate.
Oh. What does that one mean? And just kind of points to the one on your shoulder.
It is a rune of protection.
You'll need it in this place. What about that one? And she points at the one on your forehead.
Guidance.
That's why it looks so familiar. Okay.
You know runes?
I mean, some. They're the basis of studies. I mean, that's kind of where it all originated from, and then we got fancy with the script and turned the runes into glyphs, and goes from there. So you've got basically the source just tattooed on your skin. It's so freaking cool. Can you do that to me?
No.
You're no fun.
I did not tattoo them.
Oh, who did?
A druid from the House of Divination at the Moon Shiver Cliffs.
That's a mouthful. Mm-hmm. All right. How far is that from here?
His Majesty Lord DM.
Probably
Roughly?
1,500 miles.
Weeks. Right?
Oh. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Yep, week and a half probably. Huh. Listen, I appreciate it, but I don't swing that way. And Soren kind of comes out from under whatever like cloak or covering you have and crawls over. Oh, oh, cool! You have one of those? Never seen one like that before. Can I touch him?
Ask him.
Can I touch you? He kind of looks at you and goes, and just kind of sits on his haunches. Fucking cool. And she just gives him a little one finger pet. So this Ember Shard seems awful important to you. What's there anyway? Just a bunch of rocks, isn't it?
There are several things in Ember Shard. Friends. Events to investigate. Probably enemies. Perhaps the beginning of the apocalypse.
Oh, that
And I
got
guess
dark
a
real
mining
quick.
facility.
Huh. And you think you're gonna stop all this if it is the end of the world?
Yes.
I like the confidence, honestly. That's gonna get you pretty far. Yep. Well, I think this is gonna work, but it's not gonna be your traditional fairy stone touch it and zap to where you need to go. I'm gonna need to set up an archway in here with some resistors so we don't rip you apart in pieces. Okay, good night.
He'll just kind of like raise an eyebrow and nod a few times. Good night, Evan. Like, okay. At least they're acknowledging this is something that can happen, rather than like, okay, here we go, and try not to come into pieces.
You all wake the next morning, fully rested. Goaty, you feel a weight on your side. And Evan is... Got charge it myself. Resistance. Little clinky. That's fine.
Shove.
I'm awake. I'm good. Oh shit! And she like turns one of the dials and shuts the circular contraption off as it powers down. She opens the little door on the front of it, and without even having to touch it, this fairy stone begins to levitate and move. I think it's ready, guys. So whenever you're ready, she grabs a pair of tongs and just kind of slowly brings it over. You get your breakfast and whatever else you need. I'll get this thing set up. What do you all do?
Grendel, I think, is getting up. She kind of wakes up. Her red curls are all over the place. And just, good morning, you guys. How is everybody? Oh, what is that thing? And she immediately sees like the glowing floaty thing, and she like goes over to touch it.
No, Grendel, don't touch it.
What? But it's so pretty. Oh,
No.
hello. How are I don't. Has Grendel met Evan yet?
Oh wait, no, you were sleeping.
You were
Yeah.
sleeping.
Oh, hello. How are you? She immediately like pulls out a little flower crown, like puts it on top of it, and just like, my name is Grendel. It is so nice to meet you.
Fucking score! I got one of these things. Thank you.
Of course. You want another one? I make so many of them here. I got this one that's like, it's like a big flower crown. It's here, huh? And it's like midsummer,
Okay. I think I think 6 is good. That should keep.
Oh,
These are beautiful. Just like you.
oh, thank you. I can't count to 6.
6, man.
I can only
That's a
count to
pretty
4.
good number. Hey, 4 to 6 is a really good progression. Someday you'll be counting to 3 gazillion.
Gazillion? You can count up to 3 gazillion?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. I wish I could count up to 3 gazillion. I bet Goldie could do that. He's very smart.
No, I've done it a couple times. It's pretty hard.
Oh, so you must be super smart.
Under his breath, Goaty just goes, "Gazillion is not the number."
I love it.
So, William, for the his typical morning routine, breakdown and reassembly of his weapons and gear, taking inventory of his own personal equipment. By this point, he would be cycling through the camp, taking a mental note of everybody's current combat readiness, and he has like a basic mental note of what everybody carries on their external on their outer person. So like weaponry, like what they have on them at all times. That being said, is anybody currently missing gear on them?
Yes, I'm missing several things.
I wonder where, like, does William mention this?
He's taking a mental inventory of everybody right now and trying to identify if anybody's missing things. Which
Grendel's brewing supplies is missing.
Sure
I'm
is.
going to say everybody probably at this point actually can hear just a and if you were to follow the noise in the little hut that you all made, there's a bit of smoke, like a very tiny amount of smoke that it still seems to be going out of it. And if you were to follow the sound, you would find that Toro is still asleep, snoring loudly. The flowers of the flower crown basically used as a sleep mask. Or he just like tilted the
Wait, what did he use as a sleep mask? I missed that.
the flower crown. He basically like tilted it when he went to sleep, and he just kind of like let it just cover his eyes. And so next to where he's asleep on the little like bit of cot that on the ground, there's like a little traveling furnace that he and his dwarf fellows basically put together where he worked the whole night. And you can see that the way that the dwarves are sleeping is a very tactical and very specific way, where like they're 2 keeping watch, 3 asleep, including Toro. And that's what the way that they've been doing the process. And they're all like sort of like currently waking each other up. Toro being the last one, he's still asleep. And the furnace is off. He did whatever he did earlier during the rest, and he's just still asleep.
I'm glad you said one of your men is waking up, because I sure as shit wasn't going to do it. I don't want to get headbutted.
Grendel probably would have woken him up.
He's still asleep. They're waking each other up, but Toro hasn't been woken up.
Oh, well, on that case, Grendel's gonna go over and wake Toro up, like, "Good morning, Toro!" And she's gonna like kind of just gently like, "I see that I see you still have your flower crown. I have a fresh one for you this morning." Hello.
All right. Don't need to be so loud. Hey, Bloody hell.
Good
Oh.
morning. You look like a sleepy pants.
Oh, is that you, love? All right. No. Oh, yeah, of course. I understand why you would want these back. And he's basically hands you, he actually took a thick leather ribbon and tied them to keep them easier to carry. And you'll see that the arrows were not just sharpened, the way that whatever process he did involved some sort of reshaping of the arrow itself, and there's like a little thin, barely noticeable coating on the edges that you can tell is sharper than these have ever been. And what I'll tell you is what you're getting out of that is your arrows are going to have an extra 3 points of damage for the next 8 rounds that you use them. Those the ones that I sharpened for you. So if you use them and pick them back up and reuse, and you keep them and you don't lose them, you'll be able to use them 8 times each one before they lose the extra 3 points of damage.
So the
Oh
next
my god.
24 shots is like you get to add that extra one. As
24 times 3d12
Ah.
plus 3.
So that's another +3 to the ballistica arrows?
Yes.
Oh my god, so it's technically, so it's now +6 to, or so plus, okay, so plus
Plus
Three.
Damage to damage to damage.
The damage,
Okay.
yeah. Not the attack, the damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so Toro sort of hands those to you, and he's just like, all right, I'm awake. And
Oh,
he just,
these are so pretty and sharp! Go
As-
look at these, they're so pretty! And she's gonna just be like waving the sharp objects around.
As
A mage
Grendel,
hand extends and like is placed on it and just goes, very nice, Grendel.
Yes, it is very nice. These will be great to shoot to whoever messes with us. And she's then like
Absolutely stole them properly and safely.
aw.
Papa always
As
said, do not run with scissors.
These are very, very, very large scissors.
Yes, they are very large scissors.
you see,
I had one of my
um,
men do this for you, and actually, one of the other dwarves, you see them, they bring you both what seems to be a pack, like a leather made little like wrap that you can put on the arrows to cover them, like basically like a quiver, but it's more like leather bound. It's not hard. It's actually just like sort of improvised, made during the night, made for you to basically carry the arrows in a safely way, because they know how sharp the arrows would be after the work that Toro did on them.
These will be perfect. Now they won't cut my dress. That will be so nice. Thank you so much, Toro. And she's just gonna pick him up and just give him like a big hug, just like swinging him around, like thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right. You're raising feelings I'm not supposed to be feeling. All right.
Well, like usually it's normal to feel weird things in the morning. So
Yeah,
like make
just-
sure you get yourself some breakfast.
Just keep the dwarf in the ground, lass. Yeah. Just keep him feet on the ground.
It's okay. She like will sit there and give him head pats.
as you all are talking about running with scissors and pointy objects, Evan runs through with some pointy. Look out! Coming through! Off, running around trying to put things together. William, you're trying to assess like people missing stuff. What's going on? Are they ready to head out? We've got to go. You notice this, and Godi also would notice that Grendel is missing color. The ends of her hands, the fingertips, blackened.
William will pull Godi aside. while Grendel's currently indisposed with Toro. Are you seeing this?
I am.
What do you think it means?
Nothing good. The discoloration has appeared when the weave has been taken from things.
Grendel, let me do some quick
What is going on?
math here.
I'm so scared.
Are you guys
Chris?
still in the tunnel?
We're still
Right.
underground, yeah.
Yes. Grendel, you are missing something. Not just your brew supplies. For the life of you, you can't remember something, but it's fleeting. I'll let you decide on this. If it is a happy memory or a sad one.
Holy shit.
Taylor?
Xenia, you begin to push through these tight-walled caves covered in these abyssal root systems, it looks like. And as you hear this pounding on your head, for a moment, everything's gone. It's just normal stone walls, but then abruptly it all comes back, and you're oppressed once again by this sound. As you begin to make your way through, you look down these catacomb-like walls, and you see a humanoid figure shambling through. And just this shriek starts reverberating through the caverns as more of the hounds begin to round the corner, and they all begin to run towards you. What do you do?
Do they count as animals?
What's left of them, yes.
Xenia cast, seeing how quickly they are coming, Xenia cast Speak with Animals, and with as much authority as he can muster says, I am not your enemy!
As you cast that, you feel back. She has it. Weave. Consume. And they begin to run faster.
Hi. I am going to summon Xenia does not have his sketchbook, but from the recesses of his memory, he draws on those figures that we have combated.
Mm-hmm.
And without holding a pen in his hand, he traces this large wobbling figure in air, and where his finger touches, streams of inky-like magic begin to pour from his fingers until they coalesce into what resembles a ooze of large size, directly in front of him.
Very well. I'm going to have you roll some initiative for me.
That is a 19 for Xenia.
Very nice.
Why are you so squishy? Kind of squishy. That's okay.
You said that was a 19?
Yep.
Okay. And for your companion, they go on your turn.
They'll go directly after my turn.
Okay. As you are riding this through the air and drawing this creature as it coalesces, you make eye contact with the humanoid one. An elongated jaw and glowing yellow eyes disappears and appears directly behind you. I need a Constitution save of 18, please.
No, that's a 13.
Okay, so you'll be taking 2d8 necrotic as it spins you around and begins to siphon your essence. That's a 2d8. It's 15 points of necrotic.
Ooh.
And you failed your con save. You gain 1 level of exhaustion. While they are... It is your turn.
Xenia reels back from this attack and feels so cold. Not unlike how he used to feel when his parents would take him and his siblings out hiking towards the top of the mountain ranges. And this was how he learns to prepare himself for any environment, dress appropriately, scavenge what you can to survive. This was one of those lessons.
Mm-hmm.
But he just feels as if he's been stripped bare and had ice held to his skin as the life is pulled out of him. Reflexively, he's going to cast Shillelagh and use the makeshift weapons he pulled from the pod room to swing at the creature grasping him. I don't think any 11 hits. Neither of those hits. Oof, that's rough. Both of them rolled an 11 for attack and extra attack.
And you're attacking this humanoid one that just attacked you, correct?
Yes, the humanoid one.
Okay. It moves almost incorporeally, just... As you hear cackling coming from all sides, these creatures and hounds with tendrils sticking out of their backs begin to round corners and swarm like rats. It is your companion's turn, I believe, before theirs.
Question. So usually with summon beasts at second level, which is what I have, they have multi-attack, but it's a number of attacks equal to half of a spell's level rounded down. So it's half of 2, so really it's only 1 attack. Given the nature of the ooze that we combated before and how that's what's summoned, and those have tentacles, would you allow it to have 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Smash at the tentacle.
Yeah, just 1 from each side, absolutely.
Tentacle. Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. First attack definitely hits, because that was like 19 plus 8 for a 27.
There you go.
That is 7 points of... What attacks do the oozes do?
Bludgeoning, if you're using pseudopods. They have a necrotic, d6 of necrotic on top of that.
Also, because this is made out of primal magic, we'll just go straight to bludgeoning. It technically counts as a magical attack. So first attack is 7 bludgeoning. Rolling for the second attack with the second tentacle, which is a dirty 20 to hit.
Beautiful.
For 14 points of bludgeoning on the second attack.
So 7 and 14 to The humanoid
Human.
or the hounds that are coming? Okay.
The humanoid.
All right. It takes those hits, but its eyes are just completely focused on you
Mm-hmm.
and what it can take.
Mm-hmm.
It is the hound's turns. Okay. Two of them will begin to bite and rip at this humanoid, this death walker, as they are hungry and it took something from you they want it. These are savage creatures after food. The other, there are three of them, will take a swing at you, and that will be a 8, which I believe will not hit. All right. At the top of the round, Xenia, I need you to make me a wisdom save, minus 3d4.
Oh. Oh, that's pounding.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
I don't like that. That's a 4 because he rolled a 10 right there.
4. As you are sitting here, battling these creatures, suddenly there's nothing wrong. What was that?
That was a car driving past.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't do that, but cool.
I really thought it was a tabletop audio sound effect.
I literally was sitting here just like, this is worse than the flip flaps.
I was waiting for like an artificer to show up with a steampunk bike and then just go like, get in.
Evan just
Did
shows
you
up,
did you
pulling the
motorcycle?
goggles down. Get in, bitch! We're killing monsters.
With Cody in a sidecar, because why not? No, Grendel, even better, 7'4".
Just stuffed in a sidecar. Hello.
The walls, once again, of these caverns disappear, essentially, to just stone walls. There's no singing. There's no threat from there. The only threat right now is this thing that's getting attacked. But that's all you see. The black tendrils on the walls, the root-like abyssal pods, those are gone. And you don't remember them ever being there.
No. I don't like that.
We return to our group underneath the ground in Addis Mora as they prepare this fairy stone, and Godi and William have noticed that Grendel is missing color. What do you all do?
Would Torto have noticed? Being so
There's-
close with
Yeah, there's a difference even in a lower light. There, some lamps are being lit. You haven't known them for very long, but yeah, it's an unusual thing to have blackened nails and gray skin contrasting into your green.
I would say probably Toro would be just more like with the whole like being picked up and then brought down, and he's just like, all right, keep it off on the ground, lads. And also his like height difference, he would just have a moment of, you hurt yourself or something. You seem to be having, you cold perhaps. I've seen only that sort of thing. Sometimes with people in the cold, the extremities in the blood, you see. You might want to put yourself by the fire or something.
Well, and Grendel will look at her nails. Now, Grendel does recognize this because Grendel has looked at, if you remember, Grendel looked at, has looked at people before to see if they have this sort of thing. So, upon noticing it, Grendel will just be like,
Stay calm.
well,
Grendel.
no,
Stay
no,
calm.
no.
All right, what's going on, eh?
She is frantically like trying to wipe it off on her dress. She is.
Grendel, stay calm with thinking.
I'm not turning into one of those goo monsters. I won't.
We won't let it happen. You need to stay calm, Grendel.
Evan walks over and puts a hand on your hand. He goes, "Hey, listen, I know things are kind of scary right now, but you really need to be quiet."
But you don't know what happens to the people who have.
Grendel, listen.
We don't know what's going to happen to us if we don't keep it quiet until they pass, you understand?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to have to move my workshop again. Appreciate it. And she goes back to work.
What is going on? I don't want to be like one of those goo monsters.
We won't let it happen, Grendel. Just let us think.
Toro is gonna just quietly gesture for a couple of his dwarf friends to go with Evan, just to keep an eye on them should they need protection
Aye,
Okay.
or
Tora,
assistance.
take accountability of your men's gear. Some of us seem to be a little light on personal belongings right now.
Oh, you see, the first thing he goes, like his hands go to his belt, as he just sort of has a moment of, oh, he looks around. Everything seems to be fine right here, mate. What do you mean you?
Check your men. I'm checking with mine. He'll pull.
As Toro checks his men, they're not missing anything, and neither is Mr. Braidstone. They're got all of the things they came with and all the things they picked up along the way.
He'll pull Goaty and Grendel aside. I need you to take accountability of what you were carrying on yourself today.
Well, for starters, and Cody's going to hold out his hand to William.
This isn't my style of noise. Here you go, mate. He pulls out the Sea King's Fang. Flips it.
We'll talk about it later. And then, in the moment that it turns back into a wand, he's going to cast Detect Magic and try to analyze Grendel to the best of his ability.
Grendel will be looking through her stuff, and she will take notice that her brewer's kit is missing. Where's Papa's brewer's kit? He gave this to me before I left out on adventuring.
Okay. You're missing your brewer's kit. Goaty, what are you missing?
Cody's not looking. He's trying to assess Grendel.
You detect magic, and it's not so much the fact that you detect magic, it's the absence thereof. And where things usually glow and have an aura around them, so you can kind of see them, analyze them, pick out the school of magic, towards her fingertips, just a smoky black fog. And as you look Grendel over, the same from the center of her mind. I'm not sure if this is quite the time, Master Goaty. But I do need to speak with you. At the very least. But the group as a whole. This is Solomon. I find myself a man without a creed, a man without what little home I used to know at the Magisterium. I need to find myself again, outside of the context of war. I spoke fondly of Fey Realm to Grendel. I just want a piece of that somewhere here on the material plane. This is not forever. I'll find you when I'm ready. But it would seem that your path now is riddled in war.
Aye. If your heart's not in it, then now would be the best time to leave, mate.
I'll find my way to the surface. In my own way. He hands over some materials, a small book tucked with ripped pieces of paper. This is just things that I found looking around the Magisterium. It runs quite deep. There's definitely someone on the inside pulling the strings. But I'm not sure how much of the Magisterium actually knows that they are. And he just slides his research over.
Grady will collect it. Nah, he won't open it just yet, but he'll take a second. Then find yourself.
He goes over and takes a seat. Guys, we're gonna have to move pretty quick if you want to make it to Embershard with this thing. And as you look over, in a pair of like tongs laying on the table is this fairy stone. It begins to glow bright. And Godi, you notice one of the cracks that you had mended is beginning to slowly creep in. I kind of fell asleep and overcharged it a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna have to move.
All right.
Cody's going to take a deep breath because lately he's been overwhelmed with the amount of things that have been going on. He's just going to take a moment, prioritize, and just after a couple seconds, open his eyes and goes, "We need to leave. We need to leave. Come, gather your things, whatever. We... Grendel, I am sorry about your father's brewer supplies, but we must leave now, or else we might not be able to make it to Xenia."
Okay. I saw Xenia in my dream, by the way, and she's gonna like just be.
In your priorities. We'll talk when we get there.
Put a pin in that. Godi, roll me a percentile, please, if you would.
No!
Oh my god, I don't like this. I don't like this. This is making me so scared. I need my emotional support squishmallow. Come
Chris,
here.
check DM.
Yes.
Check DM.
Sorry.
No, I'm even.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
I don't even think Taylor Swift can save us now.
No, we can't, because Chris is over here singing, "It's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me."
That's not.
Who invited you? Who invited you, Mr. Zilla?
You feel
Smash.
a similar sensation as you did in Greenport when you fought your first aspect of Vorak Ball.
Mr. Balls.
This sinking pressure as this hulking, gray-skinned abomination, tooth-lined mouth, comes over the crevice.
Well done.
That was the time to move.
Followed by 4 of these wolf-like symbiotes with tendrils flying off their back.
There's a nat 20 for a 28 to hit. Managed
Which
to
one?
get one.
The big one.
Does
The big
manage to get
one.
Yes,
An arrow in the
28
eye.
hits. Okay.
Oh boy, it looks like our mysterious little rogue is here to reveal themselves. How convenient.
How
Um,
much?
Immediately, these things begin to emerge. Toro literally just clicks and as soon as he does that, you see how these dwarfs immediately they're all pikes are out. Like the tool, these people have miners tools, workers tools, but you see them as they all take one, and then you see them either flip it or bend it, and then it just turns into some other thing. And now one of them had a pike, and now it looks like it's like a club. It just everything, and you see as Toro reaches for the side on his belt where he has his war pike that is basically like a forging hammer on one side, and then has the curved shape on the ones on it. Takes it from his right side, lifts another one that on the left in another ring on a ring belt that seems to be just like a blunt baton, and then he just puts them together, locks it, and then extends his hands as he just stacks, and all this dwarf's information just sort of boom, boom, plant themselves and just stay staring at these things as it just goes, there's a time to go now. I suppose it's time to go, eh?
In total, 11 points of piercing damage as from the shadows of a cavern, a single arrow pierces its left eye.
Smashed.
Perfect. It shrieks and looks in your direction. Everyone roll me some initiative.
Let's go.
It's 23.
Son of a gun.
I have advantage. That is a 17.
Oh, oops. Sorry, forgot to add my sneak attack. Please hold.
Oh no, I don't like that face, Matt.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25.
Oh,
thing
no.
In total, sorry. In total to that single arrow, 25.
Hey, I rolled with advantage and I got a 10.
10. Toro. All right, we got a 23 for our sneaky. We got a 17 for Grendel, 10 for Toro. What do you got, William? 11? Okay, so 10 Toro, 2 for Goaty. All right. Okay. What's your dex, Cody?
+1.
+1. Okay. Roll a d20. 17.
You win.
Okay.
It's an 8.
Very well.
Of course, one of the big ones beeline for my ass. Oh, lovely.
Oh,
All right. Top of the
there's an
round
elevator.
is Dia. So you did 25 damage with that sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Bonus action steady aim to give myself advantage on the next shot,
Okay.
which will be
Right.
in the next.
Okay.
And that is it.
Grendel, you are up.
So how big is this thing? Okay, so wait, is this on rodeo? Owl Bear Rodeo?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. Give me a moment with this.
Link,
this
please.
Scary. How far away is this thing?
From the group, at this point, probably 15 feet.
15 feet? Oh, okay. Grundle is, fuck it. I'm gonna take out first I'm going to rage, and as a bonus action, and then I will, because she's very angry that her nails are not looking pretty, and she is going to just straight aim her. Actually, fuck it. She's gonna run in and take her great hacks and just no wait, I can't do slashing damage. Shit. No, I'm gonna take my my giant ballistica and just aim it and fire. And that is a 14 plus 7, so 14, 15, 21 to hit.
21. Yep, that does hit.
All right. And the damage we decided that is how many?
I believe the ballista says 3d10,
3d10. Okay.
which is crazy. Why did I let you take that?
Because you'll love me. 3d10. All right, so that is an 11. That is not a 10. That is a d12. Goodbye. My bad. Here we go. Okay, so that's going to be a 8, a 5, and a 2.
8, 5, and a 2. So that's
Plus-
13, 15.
Plus 3 for, and then also another plus 3. And then I think plus, and then also plus 3 for my proficiency bonus because I am raging, I believe. Or is that only on
It's only
bludgeoning?
on melee weapons.
Melee weapons?
Not,
Okay.
Not ranged weapons.
Okay.
So
Oh.
is it 18?
I think so.
Okay. Phew. It's quite the shot.
And Grendel will reload and she will fire again.
Okay. Now, did we discuss reloading as a bonus action or?
Honestly, I think we did. So instead of for her second action, she will just come in with her great axe. And actually not her great axe. I don't have like any bludgeoning weapon. God damn it. Can I turn my great axe around and use the opposite end and hit it with the opposite end so it's
Great axes are
bludgeoning?
double-headed usually.
Damn it.
You could use your second attack action to reload your ballista.
These creatures, actually, go ahead and make me a nature check
Oh.
for Grendel. Yeah.
I think Grendel's like somewhat good in nature for some weird
She's a
reason.
nature girly. Come on.
No, she's not. She's a pleasant girl in nature. That's a 19 though.
Jeez. Yeah, these creatures don't look anything like the oozes.
Oh, so I'm gonna fuck this bitch up. So, yeah, I'm gonna take my great axe and my executioner's axe and I'm gonna slash that bitch.
Okay. Toro, Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm trying to think ahead. Just you take your turn.
That's a 13 plus 7. 13,
Yep.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20?
20 just
20.
hits.
Dirty 20. So that would be. How many did we decide on the X? That would just be 1d12?
For the execution great ask, yeah, it's your d12 plus your proficiency bonus plus your rage.
Booyah. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. That is an 11 and plus 3 plus. So wait. So just an 11 plus 3 for my rage.
Factoring in the proficiency bonus that's already with your melee
Oh,
attack?
okay. So that would be it would be 11 plus 3 plus
Or
3.
not your proficiency. It's
Should
whatever-
have your
it's your
strength plus your proficiency
Oh,
bonus, which is
okay.
6, I think.
Okay,
So whatever you roll,
So
plus
plus
6.
my strength, it would be plus 4 and then plus 3.
What is going on?
My strength
Your
is a
strength
plus
is 4. Okay,
Yeah,
so
my
it's
strength
plus
is-
7. So whatever you roll, plus 7. So 11 plus 7, 18, and then your rage bonus on top of that, which is
3.
That's for the damage though.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're
Yeah, that's what we're
Oh, yeah.
calculating.
There we go. Okay. You're throwing out a
So,
shit ton of numbers here.
11, 18. So 21? Jeez.
Yes.
Cool.
Do not fuck with my friends.
Awesome. These things show up. An arrow catches the eye of one of them. It turns its head, giving you a good shot at the nape of its neck with your ballista. You come in with your great axe, running in, swap out your ballista for your axe, and just take a big chunk out of this thing. Who has spells? You have a spell slot, William? Oh, you're pointing
spell slots? No.
Yeah.
This guy right here. This guy.
So just Godi and Dia have spell slots.
Yes, I have spell slots. I have a lot of spell slots.
I need you
No, you don't.
to take 3 level 2 spell slots away. As when these
Ouch.
things enter your area, the stones themselves darken, the lights in the lanterns dim, and you feel the weave pulled from you. I
Ow.
can't hear you. Oh, there you go.
But that's all my second level spell slots.
Rolled a 22 on the percentile.
Okay.
Sorry. Toro,
Yeah.
you and your men are lined up, correct?
Yeah, well, it's
How-
a bit of a chest sort of position.
Yeah.
Basically, I believe I said that there are a total with Toro will be a total of 4 of them, not 5. I don't remember, but one of them would there's one that has like a crossbow. One of them has a shield. Toro has his thing, and then there's another one that also has like a smaller like dagger weapon, like some sort of like small hang axes. But they sort of like have their own positions. They're used to it. They have a formation where like the crossbow one is right on behind them, the shield one is right on the front next to Toro, like at some distance, and then there's one in the middle that is sort of like with the 2 hand axes, just kind of like keeping himself behind cover between the other 2.
So there are 4 of them.
I think, yeah. If I said something else before, maybe, but I'm gonna go with 4, with Toro included.
There are two that are facing you right now, these wolf-like creatures with tendrils coming out of their backs that quickly begin to yank the shields off of your men before they wrap around. Let's see. 19 plus 7, jeez. 26, 17, 25, and a dirty 20. One for each of your men. As these two wrap around and yank and keep them restrained. Jeez. Okay. One of
It's
them.
not a good sign when the DM is surprised about what they're doing. That's not a good sign.
I feel
One
like
of
Jennifer
them
Lawrence on Hot Ones, just going, "Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?"
opens its maw as one of the tendril brings it down around the front and just. Let's see. Ooh. There's 22 points of piercing damage and 10 points of necrotic. As it rips apart this individual.
Ow.
Evan goes, I'm going to start the thing. And takes the, shoot, what are they? The tongs. Yeah, it takes the tongs and jams it in this little slot. It lights and begins to charge. It's gonna take some time, so keep those guys off me, okay?
Get the flux capacitor going. Get the flux capacitor going.
We need to reach 88 miles an hour.
Approximately 30 seconds.
1.7
Ah!
gigawatts.
Toro, it's your turn.
That's 5 rounds.
Whose turn?
Toro, you are up.
Oh, yeah.
So
Come on, Pinky
There are
Blinders.
3 of your
What?
men that are
on.
restrained. 1 is dead.
This is
Yeah.
getting to like Game of Thrones shit.
So, sorry, paint me the picture. There's how many of these fuckers are there? There's 3 wolves and 1 big guy, right? Oh, 4
Yep.
wolves.
Yep.
There's
There's
4
one
wolves.
up higher. The 2 that are closest to each other, those are the ones that have your men restrained. And there's one off to the side here.
So the 2 next to the big guy are the ones that have my men restrained.
Yes.
Toro shouts like it's a big sort of no when he sees one of his men fall, and the others are restrained and struggling, and Toro just has a moment where he stumps with 1 foot on the ground, and he's just holding the war pick, now turning to sort of like a 2-handed pick, and he just stumps and he just goes, "Who runs the mountain?" And then his men respond, "We run the mountain. Who runs the mountain? We run the mountain." And he's just, "Who runs the mountain?
We're on the mountain.
And that's how he's doing that. He's entering his rage, and I'm using the special feral instinct that allows me to move 15, half of my speed when I enter rage. And he goes for the nearest wolf that is grappling one of his men, and he just and he just swings both hands, just fucking goes for this
Smash,
bastard.
smash! Destroy me! Short King!
That is 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Reckless bitch!
I say it hits. I say it hits. Who runs the mountain?
Reckless attack. I'm going with advantage.
There you go.
That's better. That will be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah, who runs the
Wonderful.
mountain? TBD merch incoming.
Who runs them out? Absolutely.
Okay, so sorry. Grabbing dice.
Tater Town.
So that's so that is going to be 9, 5. That is 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
You move through, swing at it. One of the tendrils swings around and knocks it out of the way. You use the momentum of your hammer and just come back around and just right into the side. As it yelps, one of your men can make a DC 16 strength check to get out of the grapple.
You said 16?
16, yes.
That's a 19.
Till the grapple ends, the target is restrained and has disadvantage on strength checks and saving throws, and can't use the same general. Okay, yep. So it'll be disadvantage on your strength check for that.
Yeah, that's a 7.
7. So just as he slips out, you hit it. It releases a little bit. He finds his moment, shoves off, begins to fall before it wraps back around him and gets ready for its next
You
attack.
still got an attack?
Go for it.
That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And that is going to be 13 points of damage.
Okay. That is okay. Very good. Anything else on your turn?
Don't think I have anything else. Does the dwarf get to do another save with disadvantage on the because of the second attack hitting?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a fail. It's an 8. Never mind.
All right. William,
Hi.
sorry. Jumped right over you. You had an 11, Tor had a 10. My apologies.
How dare?
Not bad.
We'll amend that for the next round.
That's fine. All right. So primarily the bulk of the forces is coming from in front of us, it looks like, and then Evan's behind us preparing the crystal. There is one wolf behind us, though. Is that correct?
Mhm. That is correct.
All right. All right. Can I use a tactical assessment to see if there's a position that Gody can take up that will keep him out of attack range of any melee combatants that may try to attack us?
Yeah. So, what are you using for that?
It's a D8 to do either perception.
Yeah.
Perception, history, or insight. Investigation, history, or insight. I'm looking for the most easily defendable position for somebody that's not great at melee combat. So you want to get him out of the immediate threat range, so that way he can provide the best amount of damage on a large scale.
Yeah. You see past these arches, that kind of recessed area, that would probably be your best bet. As far as the tactics of these, go ahead and roll me an insight with that.
All right. D8 do as well. Fuck on a stick. You said perception or investigation?
Go ahead and do perception.
Nine plus 4, 13.
13.
Shit. Yeah.
You know, just seeing how these things operate right now, the one's really big. The others were pretty far away from Toro's men when they got snatched.
So they have a good reach. Okay.
They've got a good reach.
All right. He's just gonna call out to Gody. Gody, get the high ground. Everyone form a line around Evan. We need to keep them away from the crystal. And as he says that, he's raising up Ivara and Nadia. He just takes 2 shots at the biggest one in front of him. Let's do it. Come on, girls. Don't miss. You had to disappoint. Ivara had to disappoint, didn't you?
'What can I say? She's a bitch.
13 to hit from Ivara. Nadia did a 21 to hit.
The 21 hits.
All right.
The other does not.
2d8. Good job, Ivara. You'll make it up next round. Nice. 9 plus 5, 14 piercing damage from Nadia. That's his 2 attacks. Tell you what, we're gonna action surge, and you'll see he just, as he fires off these 2 rounds at this big motherfucker, he just does a little flourish, quickly holsters them at his side as he pulls out some shot and just fires off another 2 rounds at the big guy. Come on, Ivara. Nat 20, baby. Come on. Shit, Ivara. I rolled the wrong one anyways. Oh well. Nadia's 23, and 7 plus 8 is a
15.
15 to hit again.
So one of
That
those
was a
again hits. William, are you? It's hard to see, but would you say you're within reach of this creature, or are you backed up 15, 20 feet?
I would say he's probably, from the way that the tokens are positioned, I would say this is in melee range, yeah.
Okay. As a reaction, when the creature takes damage, it makes 1 attack with its claws against a random creature within reach other than its master.
Ooh.
So,
Master, you say?
Uh-oh. Well, while you're figuring out who's going to take damage, Nadia does another 13 plus 5, 18 damage piercing.
cool. And Toro, you're there as well, correct? Would you say you're also within range of this creature?
I mean, I'm basically face to face with one of the wolves that attack one of my men. So if they are within reach of the big creature, then
Okay.
Chances are yes.
Can I have William and Toro roll me a d20?
Are these within melee range of this giant beast?
Oh, you're also there as well. Roll
Yeah.
20 for me, Grendel.
She just doesn't have a token on the.
10,
Yeah,
8.
I'm trying to figure out how to put a token on there. Sorry.
No, you're
And
good.
I said a D20.
Yeah. What sort of token do you want? I'll put one on the board for you.
That is a 17. Anything? I do have Grendel's photo that I could send you if you're okay with that. Or if you just have a flower, you can just put it on there.
I have a leaf.
Ooh, that works.
There you go. So Grendel's in front of the creature. Okay, so I need those d20s again.
17.
17. Twinning.
And Toro was
8 for me.
8. It's gonna be Toro. I'm sorry.
Damn.
There you
That
go.
is a 26 to hit.
No, it doesn't.
Claw. Here it is. Let's see. Roll me a dexterity saving throw, and you'll take 13 points of slashing damage.
No, I will take half of that.
There you go.
Advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yes. Okay, dice jail for you. That's a first time taking the dice jails. That's a 9.
9. You are now knocked prone as it swings around, and its tail just slices through the edge of your coat and knocks you face forward onto the ground.
Yeah, it's at 13.
13
damage?
points, yes.
Okay,
Yep.
half of that, 6. Okay.
So yeah, 6. Perfect. That's William's turn. Reaction. Anything else, William? You action surged. Anything for your bonus action?
That's a good point. I did not use my bonus action yet. Holy shit. Bonus action offhand shot. Nadia. She's been doing good. Let's see how she keeps it up. Third shot. And she's still holding strong for a 22 to hit. And this is the last hit. 10 plus 5, 15 piercing damage from Nadia. Once again, she's coming in hard. I will all for it. Good girl. And that will end his turn with that third shot, or fifth shot.
All right, that is William's turn. It is the Gray Render's turn.
I don't have that nickname.
That is correct.
What is-
it is the
what is-
large creature's turn.
What
Uh-oh.
what on earth is a gray render? What are we
Makes-
rendering?
Great.
Allow me.
Bacon fat? Who knows? Makes 3 attacks. One with its bite, 2 with its claws. And we are looking at the map here. Here we go. So we got William and Grendel.
I would say William's the one that's been blasting him in the face with blunderbusses, so.
Yeah.
Probably
They will
was-
take a claw attack at Grendel, moving towards William with a bite and a claw. So,
Alright.
Grendel, that is a natural 20.
Ah!
Oh no.
Claw attack as a
Silvery
so-
barbs.
Okay,
Oh, I love you, Goaty.
that is
Ah.
a
Damn right you do.
24 to hit,
That hits.
but not critical. So you will be taking 13 slashing damage
Oh,
and a dexterity saving throw as it's charging through.
I get advantage on dex saves, don't I?
You are.
Yep.
You are.
Yes.
And you're
Yep.
raging, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So sorry,
Okay.
that was 17 slashing damage.
13.
13.
So yeah, only 6.
So I
You're taking only
took
6.
half of that. Okay.
From the silvery barbs, I will pass the advantage along to Captain William.
Smash. And you said a dex save, right? Okay.
Mhm.
I have like no dexterity. Oh, fucking natural 20 for a dex save.
Ah.
All right. So, William, bite and claw. It's a 25 for the bite.
Hits.
Umbra says goodbye.
Oh.
Bye, Umbra.
Say goodbye,
And
Umbra.
Bye.
27 for the claw.
Can you miss, please, so I can hit you with a post?
So 17 plus 17 piercing with this bite, plus 4 necrotic. That is halved, and then the claw is 13 slashing damage. And a dexterity saving throw for you, sir.
13 plus 19 is 92. Fuck. Holy shit. Owie.
It's a big boy.
Owie. All right.
For those of you, I mean, if I am correct and the thing that I found is the creature,
Uh-huh.
it says that the average weight of this thing is 9,000 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Smash?
It's fine.
21 dexterity saving.
You are
You're
not
on the
my
wrong
supervisor!
I am a supervisor, and they're on the wrong team.
9.
I'm
19
pansexual.
plus two.
I'm on all the teams. Sorry.
9 plus 10. 21.
For what? Sorry.
9 plus 10 for 21. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
That's it.
definitely. Okay. You are not knocked prone with these attacks, so you are still up. Goaty, it is your turn.
Well, what a conundrum we have here, don't we, fellas?
Mhm.
So, key things that he had heard: take the high ground, keep things away from Evan. Do I have a safe line of as many of these things as I can?
Probably the 2 over by Toro.
Okay, do I have the big one and another one?
William would be in the way, but yes, there is the big one and then the one off behind you guys.
I
I
just
can
gave
take
you
it!
advantage, buddy. I just gave you advantage on whatever D20 roll you want, okay?
I can take it. No, you can't.
Actually, wait.
He's right.
How-
You can't.
God damn it, Cody's killing members of the party again.
No, not yet.
What?
How describe to me how the pirate and the monster are coordinated?
Smash.
Currently underneath him.
Smash.
Yeah, like right behind him would be the best way to describe him.
But this thing is like on him in Taylor, calm down. But on top of him, he's getting topped by this creature. Taylor, calm down.
Yeah, we'll say with the claw and the bite, that portion was like trampled on before he kind of stands back up, and the creature's on the other side for sure.
Okay.
Find a
Okay.
key, Put it in a hole. Stop it.
Okay. He's trampled like on the ground. Okay. All right. And these things are big
This
in
is
terms of height.
big, yes. It is considered a large monstrosity.
Would you allow me some funky angle work
Mhm.
with a 30-foot line because thematics.
Smash.
It's a vibe. Let's go.
Because, again, my objectives are keep things away from Evan and take the high ground. So Godi would like to, using Horatio Stompers, leap into the air towards this creature, and then use the Sea King's Fangs, what is the official name of the ability? Tidal Surge, to push it and anything else in a 30-foot line back. So if Godi starts in the air, then the line go this way at it, could go over William and rocket along the ground.
I like it.
Because Pythagoras comes through. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, why did I minimize that? I need that. I would need the creatures. Any creatures that I get in this line. They would require a strength saving throw.
Okay. It's a 22 for the large creature and the
Silver barbs
small. Okay. That is much better. It's an 8. And then the small creature as well. That is a 12.
Yeah. I will pass this. Oh, wait. William already has the advantage because he didn't end up using it. I will pass the advantage to, I don't know about our mystery friend, Grendel.
I already have advantage on the thing. On my attack. Don't do me.
Well, technically, the smart smash.
no one ever.
Technically, the barbarians always have advantage on things if they so choose. So we're going to save Grendel having to reckless attack, and we're going to give Grendel at least one advantage.
Ooh, smash.
Okay.
Grendel will smash.
That is the idea. So then on this failed save, creatures who fail a DC 16 strength saving throw are pushed back 30 feet and knocked prone.
Okay.
I will also there's damage with this.
Mhm.
There's damage. God, I just completely overlooked the damage because I just wanted to push him 30 feet away. I don't have enough D8s out because I totally forgot about this. So we're gonna roll some things twice. We're at 11. How many D8s? 6. Okay. 11 plus 12 is 14. 20 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then they are all prone and 30 feet away from wherever the hell they are.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Top of the round, this archway has multiple. Go ahead. Sorry. I
have a dragon friend.
You do have a dragon friend. That is correct.
So if I could, would use this opportunity for Soren to fly over and on this big thing, since it is prone, could it make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage because it is prone?
It's a 6.
Okay. 2d8 plus 2d8 fire plus 2d8 force. So 2d8 fire is 6 points of fire damage, and 2d8 force 9 points of force damage. And then what does it say? Okay, we're good. Okay. So yes, this combo, Godi leaps into the air, Soren jumps off of his shoulder, tidal surge, pushes the thing back, and as it's on the ground, just, that very How to Train Your Dragon toothless sound effect of as it explodes upon impact, hitting this thing on the ground.
Beautiful.
And Godi would probably land on the ground right, like, with the creature that way, right behind where William is on the ground, and just go, "On your feet, Captain."
Is that everything. With
Okay,
that,
I'm done.
we are going to go to break. We'll come back at the top of the round. So stick around. There's more on To Be Diced. Hello, everyone. Welcome back from the break. Hope you got some water, maybe some snacks for the second part of our Tales of Vardin episode, Through the Veil on To Be Diced Adventures. A little bit of announcements before we continue with our epic battle. We've got not this Sunday, but next Sunday, returning for another episode, Frontiers of Eberron. So that's not this Sunday, it's next Sunday. What we have this week for you is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So Tuesday, we've got Star Wars Edge of the Empire TTRPG, led by our one and only Daddy Tarzan, is DMing that for us. It's awesome. We've got a Dimensional Dial of Dr. Diago, yet again for another stellar episode on Wednesday, and Tales of Vardin again on Thursday. And these are all 8 p.m. Mountain Standard, 9 p.m. Central Standard, and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with a little bit of wiggle room in there. So those are all at the same times, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If there's not anything else announcement wise, and what else we have coming this week for games, I believe it's time to come back into our battle with the Grey Render and 4 symbiotic wolves. Top of the round, the Fairy Stone has been activated. And one of the resistors that is around this archway bursts. I'm sorry, I rolled a natural 1.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs.
Did you roll on that one
You're
again?
not rolling
Yeah.
that one again.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
Yep, that dice is going away.
But wait, whom's the silvery barbs a natural 1? It's not it's not a. You have to take the lower.
Well, if you
No,
if-
it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
the second roll. This
It-
happened, remember, Matt. This is why I got you last time.
Silvery
Matt,
Bob should
you-
get the second
That's
roll.
my shit
Matt, do you
roll.
not remember I did this on Muscle Mommy in Dimensional Dial?
Matt,
The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
we went over this last time. We just used the second roll.
It says use the lower roll.
We went with the second roll last time.
Well, I got shit changed last time, but you know what?
In this situation, it's all the same.
Not ones for
Doesn't matter.
everybody. It's like
Doesn't
Oprah
matter.
here.
You know
Yeah.
what? How
You
lucky
did
of
that
you, Chris.
one.
That's a 1 in 400 chance of you doing something.
You know,
You
I feel
did that
super special
one.
right now.
We
Which is-
all
which is great.
get nat ones.
No, Taylor, no. He just got 2. We don't all get ones.
Goaty, William, Grendel, Toro.
Oh
I
no.
need dexterity saving throws from all of you. And where is your rogue, Dia?
Up top, you can see
Up
them
Okay.
top of the map on top of one of the arches to the right.
26.
Above Toro.
Ah, yes, I see it now. Thank you.
With advantage, that is a 9.
18.
Killing me, Smalls.
Oh no, Matt.
Did Grendel saying you get everybody wants natural ones?
Oh
ended up
no!
manifesting for you, Matt?
No!
No.
Oh no! Oh no!
Did none of you knock on wood?
I didn't.
I literally assume that every time that I roll my dice, because it is a wooden table and a wooden tray, that there is knocking on wood technically all the time, so I'm good.
I'm so sorry, Matt.
Toro and William,
I got a 9.
You got a 9. You got a 1. 18 for Toro and
Is
26
a
for
total
William.
of 2. Does that help? Was the DC 2?
You know,
9 points
actually,
of lightning damage to Toro and William.
How much?
9
That'll be 4.
lightning damage.
That'll be 4.
That'll be 4.
Does Grendel
Totem
take any
freaking
damage?
awesome.
warrior. God damn it! I love it.
Grendel and Godi will be taking 18 points of lightning damage
Oh,
Oh.
as this arc just. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try and fix it. And she's like
that hurt.
holding on to something. Oh, and she also takes the let's see, dexterity saving throw for Evan. Okay,
No.
she also takes 18 points.
Are the creatures rolling this as well?
Let's see.
None of them are in range.
Ooh,
I'm
that is
rolling. So
Oh yeah.
That is a good point.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
if I'm rolling, they're rolling.
If you burn,
Yeah.
if we burn, you burn with us.
Okay,
I'm literally
one of
within.
them that you had attacked is looking pretty rough with this,
Good.
and the other is still okay
For now.
for now. for now.
I'm sorry for cursing you with the nat 1, Matt. Here's a flower crown.
All right. 23
Thank you.
initiative
Oh,
with
okay.
our stealthy rogue up top. It is your turn.
how are the 2 wolves that have Toro's men? How are they looking?
One is looking pretty rough. The other just took lightning damage just now.
And both of them still have captives, essentially.
Yes, there are still 3 captives in their grasp.
The one to Toro's right. 26 to hit with steady aim, giving me advantage.
Yep.
The one to Toro's right, who's got one of his men captive,
Mm-hmm.
takes an arrow to the back of their head, right where the spine connects with the skull.
Smash.
The arrow, completely nondescriptive, fletched with white and brown feathers, you'd assume picked up from any bird anywhere, is a straight shot for 24 points of piercing damage. And you can tell it was very purposeful,
Smash.
with the intent of trying to get it to let go.
Oh.
Toro,
Yeah.
it is not at disadvantage any longer. Roll 2 strength saves for your men.
God.
Question.
Amen.
Mhm.
13 and
The
14.
answer's probably no, but it's me reaching for anything in this fight. This restraint thing that has been afflicting a totally innocent group of dwarves. Is this concentration based? Because every time that the source of it would take damage, they would have to make a Constitution saving throw, and if they roll below half the damage taken, then they don't do the thing anymore.
Run that by me again.
It took damage.
Long story short, is this concentration based?
No,
A la a
this
spell.
is,
Damn it!
this is
All right, I'll shut up.
ability. Yep, this is just an ability that this creature possesses.
Bonus
Listen,
action.
Victor, I tried.
All right.
Physical attribute. All right. Anything else in the chamber there, Rogi?
No, that's it for
Okay.
That's it for now.
Grendel, you're up.
Ooh, yes. Okay. So, how big is this giant monster thing?
It is
Massive.
about 9.5, 10 feet tall. From the legs to the shoulder.
Go ahead, Taylor.
I would like to grapple this thing.
Okay. I would say you're over here, and Mr. Goaty just shoved it 30 feet away. So it is currently 45 feet from you. Yeah, there you go, 40 feet.
It's 40 feet.
It's 40 feet from you.
Okay, Grendel is literally going to, like, you just see her, like, she's going to kind of, she's gonna, like, kind of stand up straight. She goes, "Dun, dun. You do not hurt my friends!" And you just hear just, "Dun, dun, 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 dun," as she goes and just tackles this thing. I'm moving it over here, and
There you go.
let me roll the dice for this. Oh dear Lord, give me a good roll. Do I have advantage on these? Or
If you want to.
If you
I am.
On a prone
It's-
creature?
It's a grapple. She is raging.
Yeah.
She
He's
has
rating.
advantage.
Yeah.
So I do have advantage.
Athletics checks, yeah. I thought you were making an attack.
Okay, so I got that first one is a 17 for and it's athletics, right? 17
Yeah.
plus 7, and then
24.
And the second is a 18. So a
25.
25 to
How do you
grapple
like
this
that?
thing.
Yep.
So
How's
it's
he look?
grappled?
Let's see. You can grapple a creature
Large-
one
up to a
size
large,
larger than you.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It's fine.
Yes.
Done.
Okay. So it is incapacitated, correct?
It is.
Incapacitated.
It has its movement speed is 0 at this point.
All right. I
And
would
it
like
is still prone.
Hey, you know what's fun about that?
It's-
To
it's-
stand up from prone, it costs movement. So if its movement speed is 0, it can't
Can't get
stand.
up.
So Grendel looks at this monster and says, "You are on the ground. That means your head is going to be gone." And she takes out the executioner's axe. And she is going to slam it down to strike this creature.
Oh boy. What
All
a
right, that is
beautiful
a
opportunity.
that is a 14 plus 7.
you have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage.
7 is a 21.
That is a 17.
The 21 that you rolled will hit.
So does that mean that I have decapitated it?
It is a funny thing. Do you have that, Goaty? Because I do not.
Stats of the weapon.
Yeah.
I was just looking that up. Give me 1 second.
I believe it's a percentage.
Hmm.
I think as the creature is under half its hit points, which this one.
Okay, so what I have is just from the original owner of this X screenshot of it that just says you have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon, 5% chance to take off a prone enemy's head. That's all that it says.
5%. So you got to roll 100.
Percent allowed.
It doesn't
D100.
say it doesn't say anything about hit points. It doesn't say anything about that. It just says 5%
Just
chance.
says
So
5%.
that's
You got to
all.
roll
Okay.
5 or
double
lower.
zeros and a 5. That's all you need.
No. 95 to 100. Specifically
Yeah.
says 95 to 100.
95 to 100.
Okay.
Let the A in.
And if that happens, dead. Straight to dead.
Diaz
Okay.
knocking on the door. Yay!
Big money.
I believe.
May,
in
may,
dead.
may, may the flowers bless me today in this great dice roll
Don't build it up too much.
in Helene's name. Oh, damn it. That's an 82.
Close.
Damn.
Close.
Damn.
Bury it into his collarbone, though.
But it does hit, right?
It does hit, so you roll your
So-
damage. Yeah.
And that is what? 2d12 or 1d12?
1d12 plus
Strength modifier.
it's a +1 weapon as well, so +8 plus your rage damage. Yeah. So whatever you roll plus 11.
11 plus 11, so 22 plus.
22.
Yeah.
So okay.
And
You swing around and bury this thing in its neck, hoping to just decapitate it, but it is thicker than you think. What would you like the rest of your turn to be?
as my bonus action, I would like to make I can make an offhand attack, right? As a bonus action?
If with
An
a
unarmed strike.
Unarmed
strike
strike.
Well,
or
that's
light weapon.
technically my a homebrew that I do. I don't know if Chris wants to do that.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm fine with doing that offhand with either a light or unarmed strike.
Okay, Grendel will just take out like one of her hand axes and just slam it down like in its eye, like with the other hand. She is just like, "You will not hurt my friends!" After lodging her large axe into it, she takes out the other one, flips it in her hand, she slams it down in another eye in this one. And
Cool DMs let you punch people and stuff as a bonus
not
action.
20. All right, and that is a 15 plus 7 for my hand axe, so that is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 1d6 plus 4. And my rage, so that is 5 plus 4 for 8 plus 3 for 11 extra points of damage.
Jeez.
In the
Alright.
in the name of love
In the name of love.
and
You are
friendship.
ripping this thing.
Offhand attacks don't use proficiency, right? Or
Huh?
when you do offhand attacks, do you use modifiers with it?
Not your ability modifier, but like rage would still apply. So you're
Right,
not your
so that-
strength modifier, but your rage still goes.
Oh, so that will be a -4 on the strength modifier for the hand axe.
Okay. There we go. Anything else?
That will be all. Grendel is literally like fucking. She has this thing like in like a fucking headlock, just also like grappling it, like not a headlock. She has like her arm underneath its like armpit of one of its like things, and she's like trying to like slam her axe into this thing. She is just wrestling with this while trying to lodge any sharp object into this creature.
Okay. Creature's turns.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Let's see. It has 2, it has 3, it has 4. So this one's going to come down a little bit. Let's see. How far is that? We'll adjust for that. So yeah. Okay. All right.
That's fine.
Let's see. Multi-attack, 4 attacks with tendrils. Use this real. Makes 1 attack with this bite. Okay. So these creatures are going to try to wrap up as many of you as possible.
Oh boy.
This one here will reach for Gody and Evan. The one that is seemingly crawling down the side of this pillar is going to try to grab William and Toro. And the one down here is going to try to grab our rogue friend up there. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack rolls. So Evan is pulled. Gody, 25. 14, 7,
Yeah.
21.
Oh shit.
William, 21
Yeah,
to hit.
Hits.
Toro. That is 14
That's a miss.
to miss. That is 25 to hit our rogue friend up here.
Motherfucker's got some fucking range, man.
And they do 1 bite attack. So, yep, okay. Their bite attack is going to be on Evan.
No.
This mother.
Not the baby.
Oh,
Why do you give us a wonderful, entertaining NPC and then you make them food?
11. Yep. Okay.
Already used my reaction for silvery barbs this turn.
So that is 22 points of piercing damage
Evan, no.
and 10 points of necrotic.
I'll say because fair game, they have the advantage against me actually.
Yeah. Because you are prone.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I also use reckless attack, so even if I wasn't prone,
16.
that's a miss.
You're just
That-
rolling.
Yeah.
Just rolling. Just whoopsh, whoopsh, whoopsh.
I'm so happy for you.
Ooh! Ooh!
Cody, you see Evan come up next to you and into this creature's mouth as it bites down. You almost hear this poison get injected from their teeth into her. It is William's turn. You are grappled. Target is restrained, has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Let's see. DC 16.
Stupid. I don't like that at all. Well, you know, it's cute and all, but Missy Step.
Where to, my friend?
What Missy Step is a distance of 30 feet to an unoccupied space. Let's see, how far up is that? Oh, would you look at that? Shit. Well, if I kill him, Evan falls. Well, we're gonna try it. So Misty steps up there to get above this creature. And damn it. Let me burn a charge here. Burn charge. Alright, never mind. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he just envisions where he wants to go. So, as he's being thrashed around, he sees a little opening spot up on top of these archways. He blinks from one spot and appears on the next. Little bit of let's see. He's gonna look down at both Cody and Evan. And he's going to do Here's the thing. I have this little sweet ability called bait and switch. When I'm within 5 feet of a creature on my turn, I can expend one superiority die to switch places with that creature, provided you spend at least 5 feet of movement and the creature is willing and isn't incapacitated. This movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. So essentially what I'm offering is a hostage exchange for Evan.
Okay. I think it's freaking cool. That is an awesome thing to Misty step up there, see Evan's tendril come up. As she comes up, just grab it, pull her out, swing down, like release her, and you've just got a hold of this tendril. I won't even make you like be grappled by this because it wasn't an attack against you. I think that's really cool. So yeah, you are trying to bait and switch places with Evan. Where would you like her to be? Up top or down?
Yeah, up
below?
top.
Okay.
Put her up top because I don't want her falling down and taking fall damage. Her AC is increased by 8 from this point on.
Okay.
Until my next turn that's when her AC drops back down. All right. Well, that was my action. Do I have to expend an attack to do this? No, it just says I can do it. All right, cool. So yeah, it's a maneuver. Yeah. All right. I guess I'll take an opportunity to shoot this motherfucker in the face at point blank range now.
All right.
I'm gonna use that sweet little advantage that Goaty gave me from the last round. Come on, Ivara, please give me a nat 20. I need this. That wasn't a nat 20, but I'll take it. Ivara, you're 19 to hit.
Does not hit.
19 doesn't hit this guy at point blank range. No.
I think their AC is 20.
We are undone.
Fuck.
Chris said, let's start the new party. You know what would be great? Start from square one.
I don't like this. Start over.
Not if Grendel can help it. Grendel needs to find her girlfriend.
Guess what? Precision attack allows me to.
Wrap around to me.
No, that's the whole thing. Taylor, you figured it out. We have to go. Storyline wise, we have to go save Helene. We have to go to hell to do that, so we gotta die. Chris is just trying to move the plot
So
along.
if you actually execute that idea to Grendel, Grendel would straight put her head on the chopping block immediately. You do realize that, right?
All right. Anyways, I also have this sweet ability called a precision attack that allows me to expend a superiority die, which I rolled an 8 for, making that 19 into a sweet 27 to hit.
7.
Yep.
Smash!
All right, you wee little bastard. Here you go.
This fucker said miss.
I would be so upset. 11.
It'd be done.
11 plus 5
Good
would be a 16 piercing damage into this fucker's face.
God, I love you guys. Y'all are... Oh, it's so much fun playing pretend with y'all.
I like it.
Is he still breathing?
Yeah. This one was not damaged in the least. So this one's nice.
He's
and fresh.
He's a
Fresh out
freshie.
the oven.
There's only one that looks a little worse for wear. Toro's ready to
and
just.
I'm about to send it to meet its maker.
Real quick, for the bait and switch, would you say that would have taken one of my actions to do?
Is it an action to bait and switch?
It's
Or is it like
it's a special. It doesn't say it requires an attack roll or anything. It just says when you're within 5 feet, this movement doesn't provoke opportunity until the start of your next turn. Yeah, it just says special. It doesn't say it's an action.
That's
Or-
weird. Yeah, go.
Yeah.
I mean, if it doesn't say action or bonus action, then who am I to say?
All right. Hey, Vara, how about another attack from you? Hopefully this time it's a 20. Nope, that's a nat 1. Fuck you.
God, is somebody have a nat 1 counter on this this
Oh my
combat?
God.
Jeez,
I mean, I've got
Um,
2.
I got 2. He's got 1.
Whenever you make an attack
I'm
roll,
so sorry, y'all. That is literally my fucking fault. I manifested that shit into existence. Bad
All right.
Taylor.
Real quick, before my turn finishes, a misfire score of 2. Does that mean a nat 1 misfires, or is it's just a nat 1?
Uh,
I think you have to roll a 2 to misfire. I believe.
No, I mean, if these are the weapons homebrewed by Matt Mercer, then it is the number of the misfire score or lower, including natural ones.
Okay, so that would be a misfire. Attack misses. Weapon cannot be used again until you spend an action to try and repair it. Okay. Tinker's Tools check 8 plus misfire score. So I have to get above a 10. Cool. How delightful.
Smash.
there you go.
All right. My turn ends with that misfire as Avara just go as like a little bit of a little column of smoke erupts from the barrel, and she spurts
It
out.
brings you around to its face, and you just jam it in and go.
Just, oh no. That ends my turn.
Toro,
You're
you're up.
Toro is just after falling, he just being prone and everything. He gets the lightning and everything, and he just uses the war pick, and it's just boom, and he just stands up as he sees the bastard that is right next to him, and he sees it, and he just raises the war pipe, brings it down. And that'll be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
That is a total of 17 points of damage.
Okay.
It's still up.
It's still up.
God damn it.
As you're
Okay.
hitting these, they have a resilience to them. Your hits are hitting. They're hitting hard. They're hitting deep. But there's something inside of these things that gives them a drive that is just pushing them through these bone-crushing blows.
Son of a bitch.
Would not that I don't know if it would matter mechanically, but would Toro, considering Toro's like history and exploration and everything, would Toro have knowledge of these things?
These they're four-legged. They look like wolves, bigger than wolves. The tentacles on them, the inky black tendrils that are splitting from their backs, is foreign.
As in, like, not the way that they were supposed to be.
Yes.
Noted. I mean, Toro's gonna attempt to hit the thing, hit it again for a 23 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be 15 points of damage.
15 points. You swing again and crush one of its legs. It is useless. In its place, it takes one of its tendrils and holds itself up. This thing has 5 hit points left.
Son of a...
And it still has one of your men. Go ahead and make the strength check to get them free. DC 16.
For both?
Yes, go ahead.
No.
All right.
Guys, we need to roll higher.
However, with that second strike, I'm going to attempt to grapple it. Tavern brawler feat.
Yeah, here we go.
Let's go! Oh, smash, 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 smash.
Dirty 20.
My kind of guy. My kind of guy.
Big money.
It's literally a dirty 20.
Oh.
Meets it, beats it.
No,
Mhm.
he beat
Like-
mine,
What?
right?
Because you are doing the attack.
Yeah.
I'm resisting.
Yeah.
So yes.
You have
means
advantage.
You do have advantage.
Don't nerf my barbarians. God damn it, Toro!
No.
So close.
I need
Oh,
a better weapon.
So close. Okay. It is the Grey Render's turn. It's
We're in trouble.
trying to break out of the grapple. It's going to take its action to do so. So,
Athletics.
athletics for Miss Grendel. That is a
you.
22.
Big money.
that is a 19 plus 7.
Roll
Nice.
again.
18
Oh,
plus
You're
7.
gonna
I
take-
get advantage. Hold on.
So
let me
it's
see if I can
26.
write- Okay, no,
That's
yeah,
no
19 plus
way.
7. So 26.
All right. Let's see. It can still make attacks, correct?
Yes.
at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
You
Okay.
you are not going to get
Oh,
my friends.
is it restrained or is it just prone?
It's prone and
And
grappled.
Yeah,
Smash.
because it is prone. It has
Yeah, it has
on
disadvantage because it's
melee
prone.
attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is why grappling is awesome, because you grapple and then you put them down and then they can do shit.
It's going to rear its head and come face to face with you. This noseless snout breathes hot air before it roars in your face
Your breath stinks.
and is going to bite down. Okay. 16 plus
It hits.
16 plus 8 is 24.
It hits.
17 piercing damage, and
I take half of that because I'm
take half
raging.
of that. So 17,
8.
6.
8.
Eight.
Yeah. And 7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And one with the claw. That is 13 plus 8,
That
21.
hits.
Another 8 slashing. And 5 necrotic.
Is 8 halved or
8 is halved, yes.
okay? 8 slashing and then 5 necrotic.
Yep.
Randall's looking rough, y'all.
But it is still restrained and prone.
But she still got
Woody.
this bitch.
Just two peas in a pod.
What you
Bing.
doing, Chris?
Let's go, Goldie. Let's go.
Hmm?
Let's go, Goldie. Let's go.
Is it my turn now?
It
Yeah.
is your turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear that. I don't know what happened.
We
I'm
thought
just
you had
sitting here.
Deep thought.
No. I was just sitting here like, oh, well, I mean, Chris looked like he was puzzled, so I
Yeah,
thought that a
You
monster
had
was
to
going
look
to do
up like,
anything.
what am I gonna fuck up? Like,
Just two pirates caught in a grapple. They might kiss.
Funny
yes, no kiss.
that you say this, because in this grapple being hung up and stuff, and then you like volunteering, and Evan is now free, and noting that, just kind of like nodding. Godie's going to look over at William and give him a look.
It's
Was
like,
that a thumbs up?
fucking send it, bro.
Godie looks up at this creature that has us grappled, draws a rune in the air, and casts Pulse Wave
Yeah.
with a 4th level spell slot.
Smash.
I will need this to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Oh, sweet. This is gonna hurt.
That's an 8. Roll the 5.
Okay. So
Oh, I love this.
This is. Oh, I love this.
So I need to roll 2 extra d6s after this. Oh, no. Can't do math. Two more. We'll do these two. That is 24 points of force damage.
Ow.
How
And-
much?
24. And it is pushed back 20 feet.
Smash.
Forced movement breaks grapples. So that's why Godi gave you a look. Because yes, we are in the air. But we're not grappled anymore, buddy. And it goes that way.
Let's see.
You just see
So
a
yeah,
a
1d6
big
for each of
fuck
you.
you.
I just heard in my head the Goofy yell.
So my question, because this thing was up and then it pulled us up, were we like under it hanging? Because then that cone would be upward.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
yes,
you
you
can
can
it's-
yell.
Plotting.
It is up here. Let's see. Let me do this with the measuring tool
This
here.
might be your option to cast
Right here.
Featherfall finally.
I don't have Featherfall.
What?
Let's see.
I don't have Featherfall. I looked and I was like, but this is such a good idea, but I don't have Featherfall.
So it will be taking 4d6 damage from the fall.
Is
And
it going to
you-
fall on top of him?
No.
If it's going upward?
Kind of angled. So, Godi and William, you'll be taking just 2 points of damage from the fall.
Worth
It's
it.
1d6 per 10 feet, correct?
Okay, yeah. So 2, I'll gladly take 2 and save my reaction.
Let's see.
Worth it.
It's 5, 8, 11. 11 and 6 is 17 points of damage from the fall to
Smash.
That
creature.
was
So instead of that, it is this. Okay.
absolute smash.
I love
Okay.
it.
So then
Well, ground level now.
Cody will use half of his movement to stand, because from a fall like that, you land prone. He will stand and try to interpose himself between the fairy stone and the nearest creature.
So probably over here.
Okay, I believe you. And that will be my turn.
Okay.
Sheesh.
Soren.
Can't forget about him.
Oh, I gotta roll a d6 to see if his thing comes back. Let me double check the spread on it. It is the stage 2 one. That's a 4 or 5. Okay, so it does not come back. Which one of these things is looking the most messed up?
The one over by Toro.
What, 5 hit points left?
5 hit points left.
We gonna. Do you want it?
Oh, but end this motherfucker. Like, I
Okay.
don't care.
Positioning it toward, like, behind this thing as to not hit Toro. Instead of its breath weapon for the plasma blast, it is going to use its shriek attack, so that creature can make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
God damn it.
Silvery buds.
There it is.
Silvery
Smash!
buds. Roll that
21.
shit again.
21? God damn
18
it.
plus 3.
Roll for me, daddy.
Fine.
So,
But it still takes half.
still takes half.
So,
Which is-
let me just. Oh shit! That's my last first level spell slot. We trying, guys. Okay. It is still 3d4 damage. And then the additional effect doesn't happen. So 3 plus 1 plus 2. So 6 points of damage. 6
Nice.
points of thunder damage if it makes a difference.
That's
This-
more than what he had.
Yep. Had 5
I
hit
wasn't
points
sure if
left.
it had like resistance or something, whatever the case was.
It folds and buckles in on itself as you hit it with this attack from Soren. And the dwarf is let go.
Yeah.
Master Brightstone, have you ever seen anything like this? Whew. Right, top of the round, correct? Is that your turn?
How many of these creatures are left?
There is the one that's grappling you,
Yeah.
the large creature that is fighting with Grendel, and 2 others on the other side of the hall here.
How's the party looking?
How is the
Grendel
party
is
looking?
looking rough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm PG.
How's Gertie and William looking?
Meh.
We've had worse scrapes than this.
It'll buff out. This one will
It's
buff
from-
out.
From observing these creatures,
You owe Tarzan $5.
do I get the sense that they're more bestial in nature, or do they have a sense of intelligence about them? You mentioned a drive, but how far is that going?
Mm-hmm. It appears that they found what they were looking for,
Mm-hmm.
and they will maintain this course until it is done. They're not. Let's see. There's one. Yeah, you all have defeated one, flung another one across the sky, and it's hit on the other side of the pillars. They don't seem to be backing down. They only seem to be getting more aggressive. As far as like intelligence, how? Oh no.
Oh no,
There we
what
go.
happened? As far as sorry,
Like intelligent how? Like to what end of intelligence? Like
end,
to
like-
reason with, to
not to reason with, to their instinct.
okay.
If a threat came up, does it seem like their instinct would win against whatever objective they seem to have?
If they felt like they could not handle the threat with the numbers they had left,
Yep,
then yes.
brilliant. I'm going to forfeit my attack on this round in favor of an idea. And my character is basing this off on how one just got shut down, the big one just got dropped and took damage from bats, in addition to other magical effects that have bounced around. This character is going to use Minor Illusion to give the impression of a large creature's roar, taking advantage of the natural echo of the cavern to make it seem like something even bigger is coming this way. And that roar, since this spell lasts a minute, alternates between flickering shadows that give the impression that something else is approaching. And as it continues to approach, the roar just gets louder.
Okay. Roll me
Ah.
an intimidation check with advantage.
Where's my intimidation? I can't persuade you into a deception.
Yeah, do deception since it is you're trying to
Thank fuck it was with advantage, because that was a net one. Oh no! That was
It's a
only
nat one kind of day.
10.
Mhm.
That was a 10. But technically, shouldn't it then be them rolling to see whether or not they can perceive this as an illusion?
Yes. Yes, that is what I am doing.
How effective.
The one that got blasted with pulse wave and took falling damage sees this and will begin to make its way off. So -1. The others see through your illusion and maintain their course as they see Grendel wearing down, Evan an easy target, and believe that if they maintained this course, they could achieve something with the hunt.
Ah, fuck, we gotta protect.
So you got rid of one. Evan is climbing down.
You're muted, Dia.
Okay, we got rid of one. Do I need to roll anything against the one grappling me? Or the one that had caught me?
Chris froze.
Chris first? That's not me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Cleaver,
Chris,
come back.
on.
And now a word from our sponsors. If you like Howlworld, I don't know where I'm going with it.
How's your
No.
2024 going? Have you bought yourself a new set of dice today? You should. It'll make you feel better.
After all these natural ones, you might be right.
I'm still so sorry about that.
Listen, we
No!
got rid of-
Oh.
Oh, that's the DM now. Dimensional dial. Let's go. What's happening? Do we charge the crystal? Come on. Tell me.
Dimensional-
Tell me.
I'm taking no questions at this time.
1 second. I'm just gonna go open the front door for Mom. She's just downstairs.
Literally, my head has been
Hi, Mom.
reeling.
Hi, Mom.
My head has been reeling since that whole situation. Just, oh dear God.
If you are watching and you'd like to know what I did to make Taylor's head spin, it's not that. It's not like that. It's something much worse. I totally recommend you going to the YouTube video and watching our last session, which I believe is already up. KJ was like, no, I need to watch this again now and put it up immediately. So, yeah. We're... Okay. I got a message saying that his internet just died. So,
Oh,
Oh no.
um,
Thumb war.
quick,
We
Victor,
went-
stall.
Sure. Yeah. So,
You're in a tavern.
Did you know that if you take a dwarf, a
Uh-huh.
half orc,
Uh-huh.
a Goliath,
Uh-huh.
an
Sounds good,
undead
Sean.
individual,
Uh-huh.
and the shady rogue, you spend the equivalent amount of people
Uh-huh.
in the equivalent in hours that you will continuously say smash.
You know, I think I read an article on this.
Yeah,
Based
it's
on
science.
the angle and the trajectory of the sun. Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a scientific fact.
It's absolute like science. You can see
Yeah.
it. Just
Yeah. I just figured why not sort of like offer some like wisdom to the masses while we're here.
Yeah.
You know?
No. That makes total sense, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
whoa.
Yeah, bro. I'm like super smart, bro.
So the true question though is
Wicked
how
smart.
many flower crowns does one need to achieve happiness?
Counter question: is Grendel happy?
Damn. We're going deep now.
Oh dear God!
Well, because if Grendel is happy, then I do have a mathematical answer because I did the math already.
Like Grendel is happy, but she'll be much happier when she gets her girlfriend back.
But
And if she's
happy.
not dying, I don't know what's going on with Grendel. I am so scared. I'm so scared. No, we
You're
want
dropping
dropping
like
like
flies.
Oh no!
What did
What-
you do, Matt? What did you do?
Listen, I only killed one other player character. That was one time.
Yeah. You know what they say. You're a repeating offender, aren't you?
No, that's profiling, but maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. What
We
is
just
That's
wanna get
profiling,
rid
and I
of
will
these
absolutely
things.
agree.
We just want to get rid of these creatures, like dead or not, I guess.
TPK?
Speak for yourselves.
Quick, Victor,
We're
you're in the
good.
DM seat. Look behind the screen. Figure out how to look behind the DM screen. Figure out what we got to do. Do you see? Did Chris leave his notes there?
Such high hopes for scaring them away. It worked.
Okay, stop.
Yeah.
He says you gotta stand on one leg. You gotta hop a couple of times. You gotta twist and turn and give the shaky baby.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, I don't know
I gotta
that one. Is
stand
that a
on one
TikTok thing?
leg. Gotta
Stand on one leg. Hop a couple of times. Do a little bit of a twirl. And then give the shaky baby. There you
Oh,
go.
that's what it is.
Okay,
shaky baby.
We won. I'll message Chris.
Based
let him
on
know that we
the
won.
based
We
on what
have
I
the Ember
saw,
Paragon.
based on what I saw behind the screen, I think that we just won D&D. So congratulations, everybody.
I did
Great.
yes.
Round of applause.
them all the way.
Round of applause.
Well
Round
done.
of applause.
Well done. We can proceed to Vampire the Masquerade now. Go ahead, Matt. Take it away.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Smash.
And nobody
there-
felt any fright.
Story over. Story over. It was a dark, stormy night. You had nothing better to do. Smash, and that's the end of the night.
Everyone roll performance.
As Toro, I'll take that bet though. Toro being Toro.
I was
You know
about
what?
to, but then I was like, these dice are not going to reflect it. I've rolled 2 net ones tonight.
Oh, of course. Now I roll a goddamn good die with the.
See, that's
metal.
why I don't want to do it because
That'll
like, the
be-
next one, the next roll is going to be great.
For Toro, for this guy, that'll be an 18.
I got a 16. Wait, performance. What's Grendel in performance? Probably not good. That will be a 13 in performance. She
This
tried la
beloved,
la 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 la.
this beloved barbarian over here, that was a 16 plus 2.
Wow.
Smash. Grendel
did.
would be so enamored by him. Just yes, I love it. Do it again.
All right, lads, I'm not a puppet yet. I gave you plenty. You allowing you to pick me up as you did. Yeah,
Is Tarzan okay?
that is a good
have
question.
not received anything from him. How do you, buddy?
I have just ordered some fish and chips.
Oh, why would you do this to me?
Some fish and chips.
So British of you.
It's because we have fish and chips and food. Like my friend ordered it as a dish when we went to one of the restaurants, and I was so disappointed in it. Really, like it wasn't flaky, like at all. It was really depressing.
I found him.
There we go.
Yay!
Now we just need our DM.
It was not. What about the flakiness of the fish? I'm very hungry, so this is like very nice for
was-
me.
It wasn't flaky at all. It gave me the impression of like, rather than having like a whole fillet that was like battered and fried, it seemed
Yeah.
like it had been like a fritter, like almost like a fritter type consistency instead. Like it was soft. instead of
Oh, it
and
was
that
like a
put
fish
off-
steak.
Yeah, that really
Yeah.
made me sad. And
Not
then I talked
flaky.
past them, and they said, yeah, because of where Manila is situated, most of the fish, like fried fish, fish and chips equivalent they had was like that. And I'm like, damn, that's sad. So I'm gonna have the proper version now, from a proper takeaway.
I will
Smash.
never forget one of my most sad experiences going to a Chinese place. Chinese food in Venezuela, by the way, amazing. Like
Interesting.
amazing. The cuisine of like Chinese food with whatever ingredients we have over there and the little flavor of what we have over there, amazing. And then
Smash.
once upon a time, I think I've only found maybe 1 or 2 restaurants since I've been in the US that are close to what I used to have. But once upon a time, I traveled and I went to a Chinese place, and a lot of the times, you order some like chicken or something, and it's sauteed. You have the sauteed thing and everything. You get the nice juices. It's very like tasty. You can put it with the rice. I ordered this dish. They brought me a schnitzel.
Oh,
Why? Why? Why would you do? Why would you do this to me? Like
They brought me a schnitzel. That is
brought-
completely not what I thought you were going to say.
I will fuck up a pretzel. Though.
I
do
was
love
not
pretzel.
expecting that at all from a Chinese restaurant, especially when there's no description that hints to anything that says this is going to be a breaded thing. It's just like the menu, like this is the menu, and you better assume that it is this because that is what it is.
it's always a risk when the menu has no pictures and there's like no online. What's it called? Like
Yeah.
profile of the actual business itself.
Yeah. This was
Yeah.
in person too. It was like the whole menu, and it had some pictures, but it was like a full menu, so not everything had. How is do we know anything from Chris? Is his internet like just flat out
He
fully?
has apologized. The Discord has him on mobile
Mhm.
rather than straight online like some people. So he did apologize again 4 minutes ago, and I said, "You're good. We got this," because Victor's doing the goofy thing. I didn't actually say. I just said, "You're good. We got this." But yeah, and he just said thanks because he appreciates us. So like, here we are, guys. So raise your hand if you're if like you are the of our party members. Raise your hand if you have Twitch open, because I want to know who is in our chat. I am watching.
I am watching
Alright.
Twitch.
So we got a few people in the audience. So people in the audience,
Hi.
tell us
Yeah.
what character I'm going to be playing, because Cody might die if my
Cody's
dice keep
not
rolling
gonna
like this. So what do
die.
you want to see from 2B Diced Adventures?
That's
Guaranteed.
I mean,
right
that
now.
isn't it. It is a good question. Like, if someone in the audience had to choose to give us a class and potentially a race, what would it be and why?
Ooh,
Mm,
I'm so
like-
indecisive, so I love it when people choose for me.
Yeah, because it needs
Same.
to be different from what we currently have. So whatever your character is,
No
it cannot be neither the race or the class.
Wait, could we
I'm
copy other
exempt from
people?
this because
Like,
you guys
if,
don't even know my race.
could we like do the same that other people have? Like, if somebody picked for me a dwarf barbarian, like
That would be funny if it was like if there was a TPK for people to basically just swap race and class with other people in the party, and so it's the
pass to
same.
the left.
It's the same. It's the same equivalence, just different characters, but it's exactly the same like build of the party. That's actually a fun. That's a really cool concept.
Here you go, Victor. You get to be William now.
Pass it right up to him.
Musical PCs.
That is something that has That is
Alright.
something that I've seen some places or some streams and stuff do, which I think is fantastic. Which is a Secret Santa one shot, being that you get somebody as a Secret Santa, you design a character and give it to them at the start of the one shot.
Nice.
Nice.
So you don't know what you're playing until you go to play the one shot and somebody else has made it for you.
Oh my god.
It's got a little. It's a
Like
little bit
race
like
I
class,
would
stats,
totally
equipment,
be down for
backstory,
that.
personality. I'm saying, I possibly would have done it, but the holidays was kind of fucked for us as a whole thing. It was very rough. But
Just true.
I still would like to. I'd be down to just do that whenever, like just as the
Absolutely.
thing.
Absolutely.
reminds me a little bit of the melatonin delirious one shot that I ran with you, Matt.
Nyquil.
Oh, Nyquil, the Nyquil, yeah, the Nyquil delirium one shot at like.
Well, that was just
3 a.m.
flat out. Hey, you're just regular ass person. Do something with it. And we were okay.
Aw,
How dare you? How dare you?
I'll work. How
Unless
dare
I
work?
can get someone to swap, but it's grim.
Oh.
Unless I do a morning shift.
I shouldn't say how dare you because work keeps me away from D&D on a nightly basis.
But yeah, we can have a long session today, I guess, if you guys are up for it, and get some more stuff out of the way.
I only slept 2.5 hours last night, and I have another 7 a.m. call time on the set tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I have
Let's do it.
I have
Let's
slept
do it.
so
Let's
much.
do it. Let's do it.
Don't forget, I have not been asleep since 9 a.m. Filipino time, and that is 5 hours behind New Zealand time.
Oh lord.
Mind you, that was a red-eye flight, so...
Smash.
That was a lot of math involved. I don't know how long you've been awake.
I
You've
don't
just
know
traveled
either.
through time.
The answer actually, if you actually just take the highest number and the smallest number, and then you
Uh-huh.
basically divide it by 2, and then
Okay.
duplicate that 3 times.
Okay.
The answer is a lot.
That tracks. That
Yeah.
tracks. I did go to college for math. I think I remember learning that one.
Yeah, I'm smirked.
You smirk?
very
SMRT?
smart.
I do be determined to let you guys know who this character is, at least this session, because I'm not gonna make it next week.
Oh, how fucking dare.
I'm like right there too. Like I just need my turn, so I can since you so you didn't use your attack. It's like I just want to go in.
See, I didn't use my attack, but we have 1 less on the board,
Yeah.
so I succeeded either way.
What I'm saying is like, and I'm like literally 5 feet away from you, so I could
We're about to have
potentially.
2 off the board here in a minute.
My food is coming.
We're going to have a wizard off the board, too, in a minute.
No, we're not.
No.
Probably not.
Grendel will not let this fucking happen. Gody cannot die. Seriously, I will. My heart
Brody will be fine.
will be
Again.
broken.
Again,
into-
incapacitated,
yeah.
dead, different things.
Yeah.
Wherever you are.
What kind of poison was Evan subjected to? Are they okay?
The
no.
the bad stuff. They got the bad times. The bad vibes.
Is it called the bad vibes poison?
Yes.
If they drink holy
I
water,
am
will
with
they
you.
be okay?
R2.
We need Mira to make some holy water here too.
This is a
I'm
very
saying.
important question. If Evan
What?
drinks holy water, will they be okay?
Do we know?
So funny thing about that holy water in D&D, like when you make it or use ceremony to bless it, the material component for ceremony is 25 gold worth of powdered silver. So you're basically just putting silver in water to make it holy. So drinking it is probably not a great idea.
It's like, hey, I don't feel the poison anymore, but my stomach is just erupted, so I'm gonna die.
Who knows the effects of ingesting silver?
I wish I could tell
Don't you turn blue?
Colloidal silver can kill.
Or like
oh,
an air
that's killing
genasti? You turn into
germs.
an air genasti? Is that what you're saying?
What are the side effects of eating silver?
You turn blue.
It's not clear how much colloidal silver you can take before it may be harmful, but it can build up in your body's tissues over months or years. Oh, that's supplements. Is silver toxic if ingested? Silver exhibits low toxicity in the human body, and minimal risk is expected due to clinical exposure by inhalation, ingest, and dermal application, or through urological or that's a big word, hematogenous route. I don't know what that means. Oh, through the blood. Hematogen. I thought that would be HE, but I guess it's that AE thing because the Greeks are fancy.
But yeah, no,
So,
there is
I guess you can drink it.
Repeated exposures to silver compounds can cause skin and other body tissues to turn gray or blue.
Yep.
So that's how I have to become Goaty. I just have to pound silver. And then I'll turn gray.
Or silver will pound you.
Wow.
Who is silver and what is their number?
Silver Smash.
The Silver Smash.
Silvery barbs.
Silver Smash.
Yo, why is that the picture on that page for this condition?
Because that is what it looks like.
That's horrifying.
Mhm.
That's
So
too
the
much.
chemical compounds of the element silver or to silver dust.
No.
Taylor was right. The main symptom is cyanosis. Visibly, the turn blue.
Yep.
So now we know how Smurfs were made.
I'll risk it.
Terrifying.
It's also why
Before we
people
don't
who
listen.
take the colloidal silver turn blue. Like that crazy cult lady who was found mummified with her cult with Christmas lights in her eyes. She was completely blue because she would only take colloidal silver.
Huh.
Yep. She was cuckoo bananas.
Well, so am I, but I'm kidding. Not
So
like
Let's
that.
go back to
William.
D&D.
Just
We're still recording. Let's go back to
more random
D&D.
disturbing thoughts in Taylor's brain.
This is what happens when we don't have like the DM to like just keep us in check.
Wrangle us back in.
So-
You
Yeah.
keep the kittens in the box.
It just starts like it's like, oh, ha 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 ha, the different
Have you
characters, ah,
guys-
ha 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 ha, holy water, ah ha 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 ha, people dying of silver and
Have you
having
guys seen
Christmas
the
lights in their
AUs?
eyes. We're like,
ha 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 ha.
Have you guys seen those the various like fandoms or TV shows or anime shows where they do a actor AU of like what the characters' actors would be like off screen and how they react like in makeup or like interacting with each other? It's quite funny.
Oh my
I think
god.
I have seen anything like that, but that sounds.
I do know what you're talking about. They did it
Yeah.
for like Cartoon Network and Boomerang and stuff
They
like
did
that.
it. There's a lot of Shingeki no Kyojin and JJK fan art of it. It's good.
Remember
For
that
example,
one
who
time?
plays Grendel? What is she like?
Remember
Oh god,
that one?
who would play Grendel?
Remember
It's like
that one
out of
time that we were talking about who would be casted as who for the Dimensional Dial, and y'all suggested that Clucky was recasted instead of being played by me?
Well, like, I mean, so
It's
of
probably
course
fair.
the answer is us for any of our characters. Of course that's the answer. But
No,
the
I can't do
idea
them yet.
of the discussion was what actor or actress. But I understand, Tarzan, you are an actor, but like, it's the point of the game.
Listen. I
It's
can
the-
wear a full
it's the
bodysuit
game.
for a chicken.
It's the you do sometimes.
Sometimes.
I did get a message from Sir Claybeard that his internet is still having woes. He does not have an ETA for it to get fixed, so unfortunately we will be holding here in stasis of our characters and things. We will end the stream here. We will pick it up next week on Tales of Vardin, and we will. I understand, but Taylor, I get that you're upset, but you did wish so many nat ones on the party that you nat one Chris's internet. So now you pay the repercussions. You also nat one Tarzan's internet, but it wasn't as bad. So
Yeah.
to
That was
anybody
nice.
watching, thank you very much for sticking with us and hanging out for any of the madness discussion that we had. We will see you Tuesday for Edge of the Empire, Wednesday for Dimensional Dial, and then back here, Tales of Vardin, for the conclusion of this fight. Take care now.
Yeet.
Bye bye then.
We are to be diced.
Bye.